I'm James Swinney, and here is your morning market brief for global markets. Now, we first take a look, as always, overseas, and after the U.S. Federal Reserve announced Operation Twist yesterday, global stocks have seen a sharp sell-off, with Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index in Asia dropping 4.85%. The major European markets all deep in the red, and U.S. stock futures are pointing towards a lower open. Now, in terms of global economic reports, China's manufacturing sector has contracted for the third straight month. This as HSBC's China PMI fell to a reading of 49.4 in September from 49.9 the previous month. Eurozone manufacturing contracted for the first time in nearly 2 years, as manufacturing PMI fell to a reading of 48.4 in September from 49 in August. Meanwhile, we also had French financials posting steep drops, as the French index itself dropped nearly 4% intraday. In terms of the financial companies, we have Crédit Agricole down 7.2%, Société Générale down 6.7%, and we have BNP Paribas down about 5% for the day. And as anticipated yesterday, the Federal Reserve announced Operation Twist. The Fed will sell about $400 billion worth of bonds within 3 years, while still buying long-term debt and selling off the shorter-term ones. And in economic data out of the United States is recently released, we have initial jobless claims figures, which did impress and helped to boost the U.S. dollar against its major counterparts in the Forex markets. Initial jobless claims came in at a reading of 423,000, better than the previous reading of 432,000. Now, in corporate news, United Technologies is indeed buying aerospace manufacturer Goodrich Corporation for roughly $18.4 billion US dollars, including $1.9 billion of its debt. United Technologies will pay roughly $127.50 a share for each share of Goodrich, and that's a 16% premium from its closing price yesterday. And in earnings news, Bed Bath & Beyond posted second quarter earnings that did beat estimates after the bell yesterday. Net income was a slight bit on the upside, 26% to $229.4 million. And FedEx reported a first quarter earnings of $1.46 per share on revenue of $10.52 billion US dollars. However, it did lower its full year guidance to $6.25 to $6.75 for the fiscal year.